And this is KBUK 104.9 LaGrange. It's now time for football action between Nixon Smiley and Flatonia being played in Flatonia. With the play-by-play this evening, let's join Gary Dushek.
Well, thank you, Mike, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Flatonia homecoming night here for the Bulldogs, as the Bulldogs taking on the Nixon Smiley Mustangs, as Flatonia comes in with a 1-1 record, lost a heartbreaker last week in the second half to the Sacred Heart Indians of 21-20, and they're 1-1. Nixon Smiley off to an 0-2 start with losses to Luling of 21-12 and to Three Rivers last week of 30-16. The Nixon Smiley Mustangs, a 3A Division 2 program, and Flatonia, of course, in District 15 2A Division 1. They're picked fourth in the district this year behind Ganado, Schulenburg, and Weimar. Prior to that loss to Sacred Heart, they picked up a 33-6 win over Louise to start the season. And these two teams did meet last year, and Flatonia won a close one, 21-14. So, Nixon's, the Mustangs also with a new head coach. His name is Paul Kirby. He was the offensive coordinator last year, and he's now the head coach. As again, they are more of a predominantly running type team, and Flatonia has kind of changed it up a little bit, kind of going a little triple option now this year. And looking forward to a good matchup. We'll have some of the halftime festivities with the homecoming festivities for you as we move along through the evening. Glad you're with us on the back end of our day-night volleyball football doubleheader as the Bulldogs get ready to take on Nixon Smiley. We'll be back with more right after this.
Cal-Maine Foods proudly supports the Flatonia Bulldogs football team. The Flatonia Bulldogs and their coaching staff are an example of what happens when you combine teamwork and hard work. So please join us in supporting the Bulldogs in the football season. Go Bulldogs! Cal-Maine Foods Incorporated, located at 400 South Colorado Street. Proud to be a part of the Flatonia community. The Flatonia National Bank, a branch of the First National Bank of Shiner, is your hometown bank offering traditional banking that is here to stay. Being a community bank means supporting local schools, churches, and nonprofit organizations so that we can build a better community together. So join Flatonia National Bank in supporting our local youth at tonight's game. Good luck to the Flatonia Bulldogs. Please visit Flatonia National Bank in person or online at fnbshiner.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, the Bulldogs making their way onto the field wearing the all maroon tonight with white numbers and letters, white helmet. Nixon Smiley with the gray pants, white jerseys, red numbers, and blue trim. We'll keep you up to date on scores as best we can tonight. Full night of football for the third week of the regular season. It is also first responder night. And I think last year we were here for that last year as well. This would be firefighters, policemen, sheriff's deputies, state troopers, whoever might be a part of that. As far as the weather forecast, it's warm, and there is no breeze whatsoever tonight. It is very still. In case you missed a couple of football scores from last night as they go through some of these pregame festivities. Price Consolidated defeated Weimar 35-0. Belleville shut out Fort Bend Crawford 62-0, and Luling lost to San Antonio Burbank by a score of 40-22. And a very big turnout of first responders. Flatonia Police Department, EMS, DPS, Flatonia Volunteer Fire Department, it looks like, amongst others. A very good turnout for them here this year. Also, yeah, Texas Parks and Wildlife game warden here as well, and the entire Bulldog team going through the line, shaking their hands. It's a nice gesture by Coach Brent Meshach.
And work for a greater purpose than their own. Again, thank you for your service.
For Flatonia being in a 17 district, they only have this home game and one more non-district game before the district season gets underway. And while we got a moment, let me tell you who the officials are for tonight's ball game. They are out of the Austin chapter of the Austin Football Officials Association of the Texas Association of Sports Officials. The referee tonight is Kevin Hale. The umpire is Christopher West. Noe Rodriguez is the head linesman. Forrest Davis, the line judge. Timothy Pruitt, the back judge. The clock operator is Harry Ingham, and the 25-second clock operator, Kevin Wohl. And again, they are from the Austin chapter of the Texas Association of Sports Officials. So, coin toss is going on now, and a couple of the first responders. Looks like game warden and the LaGrange Police, Flatonia Police Department in the coin toss. Captains for Flatonia, Beck Zimmerman, along with Cade Geezy, Luis Vela, and Keegan Green. As the referee fixing to have the coin toss. Remember, this is a full turf field, synthetic surface here. Here's a nice note for Flatonia's fans. The Lady Bulldog volleyball team defeated Round Top Carmine tonight, 3-1. In another cross-county matchup, we had Schulenburg and LaGrange playing tonight, and Round Top Carmine and Flatonia playing. So Flatonia wins. The match was 21-25, 26-24, 25-16, 25-17. Nixon Smiley won the toss, and they will receive. Again, there is no wind. The wind is the flags are as still as everything, so that is not going to be an issue tonight. All righty, let's take a break, Mike, and we'll be back here in about 2.5 minutes, and we ought to be about ready for the kickoff of tonight's Bulldogs and Mustangs matchup. We'll be right back.
Get your propane delivered on time, every time, from Tex Propane, headquartered in Schulenburg, plus locations in Bastrop and Moulton. They offer a variety of tank sizes, delivery options, tank monitoring, and easy online bill pay. Tex Propane has spent decades helping residential and business customers solve their propane needs, serving Bastrop, Fayette, Lavaca, and Gonzales counties. Call 800-343-7065 or 743-3351. Family owned and operated since 1965.
Thinking of building a new home? Call Don Mikulinka Custom Builder Incorporated at 361-865-9217. No matter what size of home, they're ready to make your home building experience a pleasant one. Contact Don Mikulinka Custom Builder Incorporated, 361-865-9217. Let them help you make your dream home come true. Owners Don and Beverly are proud to support the Flatonia Bulldogs athletic teams and are a sponsor of this broadcast. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck in tonight's football game.
Hello, farmers and ranchers. Jamie Micklick here once again with Flatonia Livestock Commission Company. Flatonia Livestock is located at 1500 Highway 90 East in Flatonia, and our sale is on Monday starting at 11:30. The Ronnie Beck family would like to say thank you so much for your continued support in business. We really do appreciate it. We have holding pens in Ellinger, LaGrange, and Bernardo for your convenience. For all your hauling needs, contact Ron Beck Jr. at 361-772-4806. And we receive livestock 7 days a week. That's right, 7 days a week. Also, go check out our newly revised website at www.flatonialivestock.com or check out our Facebook page. Remember, selling your livestock is our business. Once again, thank you so much, the Ronnie Beck family and Flatonia Livestock.
And the Flatonia Livestock Commission Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Good luck to the Flatonia Bulldogs in the football season. And they sent a special recognition to Beck Zimmerman.
All right, back to Bulldog Stadium. Coach Brent Mashek from Flatonia in his second year here has a record of 6-6 over the two seasons, 5-5 last year and 1-1. And I believe this is right. He has 99 career wins. I think he's sitting at 99 and 102. So tonight would get him to 100 for the victory. All right, Bulldogs have it teed up. It'll be Jose Maria Garcia, Nixon Smiley with three deep, standing between the 5 and 10, the goal line and the 10. And again, Bulldogs going right to left here in this first half, basically south to north. Glad y'all are with us, and here we go. Garcia's kick, line driver, short one, taking about the 23-yard line and bringing it back will be Jaden Munoz. Tries to take it up the middle and will get it out near the 35-yard line. And that's where the Mustangs will take over. A lot of maroon jerseys there, including Eli Kubish. So we'll see the Mustangs offense first. What Coach Mashek said, they're predominantly running team. So the line of scrimmage at the 35. Very tight formation, almost a straight T formation, and breaking it out to the outside on the running play to the right side was Garrett Gonzalez. Not a whole lot there. Eli Kubish, one of the tacklers. Gain of a couple, and it'll be second down and 8. We expect, again, looking at some of the stats for Nixon Smiley, their quarterback, Eric Rodriguez, has only thrown the ball 17 times in 2 games. All right, again, they hustle up to the line, double tied in with a power I formation. They'll give it to the big fullback who finds a hole, Julian Amaya, and he takes it out over the 40, out past the 45 for a first down and a play right off the left tackle and a big run behind a pretty good-sized offensive line for Amaya. And they'll mark it out at the 47, so a gain of 10, and that's the first down of the ball game. And again, they huddle maybe 5 yards from the ball under center. Very rare you see that nowadays. And there's a toss to Gonzalez trying to go right, cut it back into the middle, and all he ran into was maroon jerseys and nothing doing there for Gonzalez. No gain. And it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Mustangs at their 47 on the far hash mark. Tony with a 3-man down front on defense. They bring up the linebacker. It's almost a 6-man front. Handoff going to Amaya around the left end, and he's going to have a decent gain into Bulldog territory down near the 46. As the secondary came up with Beck Zimmerman, one of the tacklers. So they have kept it on the ground the entire possession up to this point. Ball now at the 47. They got 6 on that play, so it is now 3rd down and 4. Power I formation to the right. They'll give it to Amaya going left, and he plows forward. Breaks it, and the ball came out. The Bulldogs have it. Racing the other way with it is Tegan Green. And this is going to be a scoop and score for Flatonia. And that'll go about 55 yards somewhere in that mass. But hold the phone. There's a flag back here at the 36-yard line. It went to the outside. Gringen scooped it up near the 45. But let's see what the penalty marker is, and that's one of those that looks like behind the play because the flag was thrown inside the Mustang 35-yard line. And the penalty marker is at the 36 of Nixon Smiley, so it looks like this is not going to be a touchdown. Okay, they called it an illegal block in the back on Flatonia. That 10-yard penalty would take the ball back to the 46, but the Bulldogs do get the ball. So theoretically, the return goes for only about 11 or 12 yards. Flatonia penalized for the block in the back, but the main thing is they still keep the ball and have it at the 46 of Nixon Smiley. So took a touchdown off the board, though. All right, Beck Zimmerman, the quarterback, lines up in a shotgun. They have a 4-receiver set spread for Flatonia. One back in the backfield. Corin Scott, and they'll make a little swing pass out to Keegan Green, and he's in trouble. Breaks the tackle at the 50. He's going to get a nice gain out of it when he shouldn't have got anything. Little wide receiver screen, and Green will pick up about 5 yards when he probably should have been dropped for a 4-yard loss. So second down for the Bulldogs at the Mustang 41-yard line. They also play a 3-man down front. Not used to seeing Flatonia play with 4 wide receivers. One back. Corin Scott Zimmerman out of the shotgun. 3 men front. They got defensive back spread everywhere. Zimmerman takes the snap and runs right, cuts it up, got a nice gain, 35 down to the 30 of Nixon Smiley, and that'll be good for the first down of the ball game for Flatonia. This is a straight quarterback run around the corner. It's 11 yards on the play. And a Bulldog first down coming up to make the tackle on the defensive backs. Hayden Flores, a senior. Zimmerman, a senior. At quarterback, Corin Scott. Running back is a junior. All right, again now spread. 3 receivers to the left. Ball's on the far hash mark, the narrow side. They'll hand it off to zone read play. Zimmerman's going to keep it around the left side and get another nice gain of close to 6 yards. Good fake. And the Bulldogs on the move here on this first possession. So second down 4 for Flatonia. Zimmerman calling the play at the line. All right, 2nd and 4. Again, they go spread with a 3 receiver set to the right. Zimmerman back to throw the end zone, trying to get it to Geezy, and he gets it tipped away. Well defended by Tristan Mickish, and Geezy might have got away with a little push in the back, but Mickish knocked it away, incomplete. Well defended, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Got Geezy at 1 wide receiver spot. In the slot here on the near side is Keegan Green, split out to the far side. It's like Sean McKim. He split almost all the way to the far sideline. Now they have an H-back in the backfield with Eli Kubish on 3rd down and 4. Zimmerman will give it to Scott, trying to go up the middle, runs into trouble, and he won't get there. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage, coming up to hitting Carson Rhodes, an inside linebacker, and now it's going to be 4th down for Flatonia. So 4th and 4. The offense is staying out there. Luis Vela goes out there for Eli Kubish, and they'll bring in another receiver. Clock running at 6:45 in the first quarter. Flatonia trying to convert here after getting a turnover here. All right, 4 receivers right at the 24. Sprint option right goes. Zimmerman cuts it up, and he had to get it inside the 20, and he's going to be real close. He got knocked down, but it looked like he wound up further past the 20-yard line, and I don't know if they got a real good spot there. It looked like he had cleared the 20-yard line, and they marked him down outside the 20. And Coach Mashek is not happy with that spot at all, and the ball's going over on downs. They marked him down at the 21 after a gain of 3, and it sure looked like he was past the 20-yard line without any trouble there. So Nixon gets the ball on downs. Flatonia doesn't convert the turnover. And a running play right up, coming out right. The ball is out again, and Keegan Green picks it up again to the 10, and this time he scores. Let's see if this one's going to count. That's the second turnover by Nixon Smiley. Keegan Green has picked them both up, and that one he returns 25 yards, and that scoop-in score is going to count. All right, here's the extra point attempt for Jose Maria Garcia, sophomore. So a turnover. The defense scores for Flatonia. Look like they're short a lineman. Yep, sending out Chris Campos. Play clock, not an issue here. Good snap. Kick is up by Garcia, and it's perfect. Out of the hole to Beck Zimmerman. So the Bulldogs strike first on a turnover, fumble return by Keegan Green. Flatonia 7, Nixon Smiley nothing. We'll be back with more in the kickoff here, 60 seconds.
Joel's Barbecue in Flatonia is open 7 days a week, and they serve delicious barbecue. They smoke their barbecue in wood pits until it gets that sweet, dark, delicious look and flavor. Come by and try Joel's Barbecue. They're located at I-10 West and FM 609 in Flatonia. Family owned and operated. Joel's Barbecue in Flatonia supports the Flatonia Lady Dogs and Bulldogs. They are proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast. The Flatonia Family Health Center improves lives through health and wellness programs. The clinic offers quality care and programs in a professional, convenient, and cost-effective and accessible manner. Telehealth and in-person appointments are available. To make an appointment, call 361-865-3302. The clinic is located at 230 West North Main in Flatonia. The Flatonia Family Health Center is backing the Flatonia Bulldogs, and they are happy to be a part of this broadcast.
All right, the Bulldogs up 7-0 on the fumble return by Keegan Green at about 25 yards. As Jose Maria Garcia gets ready to kick it. Oh, a little squibber here. It's almost like an onside kick, and the Bulldogs had a chance at it at the 43, and they couldn't corral it, and they went out of bounds. Keegan Green had a chance, and that ball had a lot of funky spin on it, and they almost pulled that one off. Yeah, but it'll give Nixon Smiley a pretty good field position at their 43-yard line. Discussion between the officials here, but they haven't marked the ball yet. I didn't see a flag out there anyway. All right, it will be. All right, there was a flag, but it's waved off. So the Mustangs will take over at their 43. They've turned the ball over twice already in this first quarter. We haven't played 6 minutes yet. But there is a penalty being marked off now. So they waved it off and didn't wave it off. So they just marked off 5 yards against Flatonia. Now the line of scrimmage is up to the 48-yard line. Coach Meshek is looking for an explanation. Okay, they marked it 5 yards, but the ball was touched before it went out of bounds, though. All right, first down play for Nixon Smiley going right, breaking into the clear with a good hard run is Garrett Gonzalez. He's all the way down to the 35-yard line, taking tacklers on all the way down on a toss around the right end. And so a good start for this possession for Nixon Smiley. That run was good for 17 yards, and they get a first down, 1st and 10. All right, going out right is Aiden Flores. He gets around the corner. Bulldogs are out there, and they drive him out of bounds inside the 30, but that's still another good gain. That's 7 yards. They'll mark it at the 23, so just like that, Nixon Smiley goes from their 48, and they're down at the Bulldog 23 with the 2nd down and 3. Again, they come up with a double tight end, a full house backfield, hand off to the deep back. That's Amaya, tries to go up the middle, and the feet get cut out from underneath him. A little pretty good penetration by Eli Kubish there, but it's not before they pick up the first down. Amaya is a big kid. Down at the 24-yard line. So first down for the Mustangs. Going right, Amaya, a little crossbuck into action, breaks into the clear, down the sideline, dragging people all the way down inside the 5. Strong kid down to they mark it at the 3. It's 21 yards and a first down.
We're going to be first and goal on the half mark from the 3-yard line for the Mustangs.
All right, first down play for the Mustangs. Up the middle, and they're, well, let's see. Yep, touchdown, Nixon Smiley. So Nixon Smiley with a touchdown. With Aiden Flores, 3-yarder. Just like that, we are an extra point away from being tied. And they got the old swinging gate here. Put the ball in play, and they're going to try to run it. All the linemen were out left, and then the snap went to Garrett Gonzalez, and he worked his way through a couple of defenders and scores, and Nixon Smiley is ahead 8-7. 4:59 to go here in the first. 8-7 ball game. The Mustangs are on top. We'll be back.
For over 60 years, a trusted name for high-caliber paving and seal coating work has been J&P Farick Paving in Flatonia. They're knowledgeable in road construction and maintenance, parking lots and driveways, and they're also Better Business Bureau rated for concrete work. So call Kirby at 361-772-0054. That's 361-772-0054. J&P Farick Paving in Flatonia wishes the Flatonia Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs the best of luck. They're proud to be a part of this broadcast. Special shout out to Amelia Farick, Penelope Farick, and Matilda Farick.
Call David Urban Bookkeeping and Tax Service for professional assistance in preparing your personal or business taxes. They're up to date on the tax laws and they know how they affect your return. Call David Urban Bookkeeping and Tax Service. They will also handle your accounting and payroll needs. Their Flatonia office is at 315 North Main. Their number 361-865-2301. David Urban Bookkeeping supports the Flatonia Bulldogs, wishing them good luck in today's game.
All right, Flatonia getting ready to receive the kick. They've got Geezy back around the 10. Keegan Green standing near the 15. And they have a unique kick return or kick coverage team. Now they spread them out. There's a squibber, and that goes off one of the up linemen. That went off the foot of Alex Castro, and luckily for Flatonia, it ricocheted to one of their other men on the far side. And that was Carmen Valdez, who went to the ground quickly. That could have been a disaster for Flatonia, too. So, but they take over, though. They got good field position. This is going to be at the 43-yard line. So, 1st and 10, Flatonia. Beg Zimmerman back at quarterback. Now we got a timeout, it looks like. Yeah, the Flatonia Bulldogs are taking a timeout. That'll be the first one with 4:58 to go. It is 8-7. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Hey, Dad, I'm a teenager now. We need to talk about my inheritance.
Well, son, this land is a lot of work, and it's about time for you to inherit the responsibilities of the ranch.
What do you mean?
Well, like fixing fences, shredding pasture.
Dad!
If it's time to buy or sell the family ranch, give South Central Real Estate a call. We have a team of great, well-versed agents to help you through the process. South Central Real Estate, Joe and Tanya Schindler, 979-743-1737, or on the web, sctxsales.com.
All right, Bulldog timeouts before they start this possession at the 43-yard line. Coach Mashek having a rather animated discussion with the referee. That conversation is over, and Flatonia goes back out there now, down by a point after Nixon Smiley went 52 yards in 5 plays. All right, Flatonia again goes spread. They've got Cade Geezy split to the near side. Keegan Green is on the far side in a slot. Sean McKinn, the other wide receiver. Beck Zimmerman out of the shotgun. Corin Scott to his left. 3-man front for Nixon. Here comes Green in motion, and the snap gets away from Zimmerman, and he has to go back and fall on it back at the 30, inside the 30-yard line. Well, another near disaster there. Snap was a little off target, but maybe still catchable. It's going to be a loss of 8 yards. Back to the 35, so the Bulldogs now have second down. No, it's longer than that. They lost 12 yards on that play. Back from the 43 back to the 30. So you're looking at second down and about 23, give or take. All right, 3 receivers, second down. They hand it off, coming left, trying to get some room is Scott. He slips one tackle, but he'll get maybe a yard at the most there, not much there. Defensive tackle on this near side, making the tackle for Nixon Smiley, Gavino Moreno. So it's third down and long for Flatonia. That 12-yard loss put him back big time here. They have to get it all the way out to the 48-yard line of Nixon. The ball's at the 31. Four receiver set. Zimmerman rolling out to the left, looking to throw. He's a right-hander, right left hand. He just throws it away into the seat, into the bench, because there was just nothing there. Good coverage by Nixon Smiley, and the Bulldogs are going to have to go 4 and out here. So back in punt, a beat back Zimmerman. One deep man for Nixon Smiley. Aiden Flores standing at his 35. The clock sitting at 3:19 to go. On fourth down and long, they need 22 here. And the play clock ran down to 0. And that is Flatonia just got called for a delay. That's going to push him back another 5. That'll take him back to the 26. So back at the 26-yard line, Zimmerman is set up on the 15. Ways to go, though, for the first down. There's a wobbly snap back there, and he's under pressure. Got it off. It'll hit at the 44-yard line of Nixon and bounces to the 38, taken there by Flores, and he's bringing it back up the field, and he'll get knocked down prior to midfield. And here comes a flag out here on the near side. Let's see what the penalty marker is. Flores got it back to the 47 after a return of about 7 or 8 yards, give or take. This could be a block in the back or maybe a holding penalty here. Been a long first quarter. Yep, block in the back by Nixon. That'll cost him 10 yards on the return. That'll take the ball back to about the 37-yard line. So Nixon will start there at their 37 after the penalty. Scoring. They've turned the ball over twice here in the first quarter, and when they didn't, they scored. Listening to high school football, the Flatonia Bulldogs here on 104.9 KVUK LaGrange as we come up on 8 o'clock. Still have 3:05 left. We've had a lot of discussions and possession changes here. All right, the Mustangs hustle to the line. They send out 2 receivers this time to the left. Now they put one back in motion. They toss it to the motion man. Flores coming right, gets down around. Zimmerman gets down the sideline into Bulldog territory all the way down to the 37 or 8-yard line. A good run there on first down by Aiden Flores. Put him in the slot, bring him back in motion around and toss it to him all the way down to the Bulldog 38. 25 yards and a first down. All right, back to the power eye, set to the left. They hand it off to Amaya, runs into trouble at the line of scrimmage and drags a couple of guys forward for maybe 2 yards. Richard Valdez, one of the tacklers for Flatonia, along with so 2 for Amaya. 2nd and 8 for Nixon at the Flatonia 36. There goes Flores in motion again, and they give him to him on a jet sweep, more or less, around the left side, and that's going to be another gain. He gets shoved out of bounds near the 28-yard line or 27, and that's going to be good for a first down. They're picking up some chunks, running the ball to the outside here. At 9 yards and a first down to the Bulldog 27, and another timeout taken here by Flatonia. This is 2 here in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back here. It's 8-7 Nixon, back in 30 seconds.
If you're in need of a new water well or septic system, you need to call Morris Drilling Company in Moulton. Give Dwayne Semper a call at 361-5 596-4845 or 361-772-5652. Mars Drilling Company can handle your water well drilling issues, pump installation, and service. Not to mention any type septic systems. They do backhoe and trenching work. Mars Drilling Company in Moulton. They'll service Lavaca and surrounding counties. Give Dwayne a call, 361-596-4845 or 361-772-5652.
All right. Right now, Nixon Smiley's got Flatonia on their heels a little bit here in this first quarter after turning it over on the first two possessions. Now they're running the ball down the field. It's 1st and 10 for Nixon at the 27. Still have 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Flatonia's only got one timeout left in the half. Okay, they come up to the line. They hand it off to the deep back, that is Garrett Gonzalez. Takes it more or less right up the middle, picks up a pretty good gain, though. He's going to get it. They're going to mark him down at the 21. It's another 6, and it's 2nd down and 4 inside interior for Flatonia, and Richard Valdez on the tackle. Flatonia going to more or less a 5-man front here. Man in motion, they fake it to him, give it to Amaya going left, and he gets hog-tied one-on-one and gets drugged down, but close to the first down by Nathan Aguilon. But, yep, a little bit short. It's inside the 20. Got 3. And the Mustangs need a yard at the Flatonia 18. Power eye again. Get into the deep back. Gonzalez over the right side, and they'll have a first down to the 15-yard line. They're just moving it down the field here, controlling the line of scrimmage. Under 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Big center, J.R. Paez on top of the ball. Handoff coming to the right on that little end around is Hayden Flores. He got tripped up and went down near the 11-yard line by Beck Zimmerman. So 4 there, and it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs at the 11 of Flatonia. They don't have to snap it before the end of the quarter. It's 17 seconds and running here. Actually, Noah Jenks is the big center. All right, here they come with the power eye now again. Handoff to the deep man, Amaya. Cuts it up inside, breaks the tackle, and he's going to pound his way into the end zone for a touchdown. He just ran right through somebody around the 7 or 8 yard line and just bulldozed into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Nixon Smiley. 11 yards by Julian Amaya. As the first quarter comes to an end on that play. It just went 80 yards and 8 plays and a total of 63 yards. And again, they line up, but they go for 2, and Amaya runs it in. Nope, he didn't get there. They marked him down before he got there. So now the first quarter is over. It is Nixon Smiley 14, Flatonia 7. We'll be back with the kickoff and the start of the second quarter in 60 seconds.
Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower in Flatonia is who to call for all of your floral needs. They have flowers for all occasions, and they deliver in Flatonia, Schulenburg, LaGrange, Smithville, Moulton, and Shiner. So remember Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower for beautiful flower arrangements for all occasions, and same-day delivery if ordered by noon. Call 361-865-2323. Floyd Farm also offers interior consulting, upholstery, bedding, and draperies. Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Hi, this is Jody Wick with Cavender Chevrolet Buick GMC in Weimar. Did you know that we are not only a Mark of Excellence award-winning dealership in sales and service, but we also offer a complete collision auto paint and body shop? That's right. We work with all insurance companies, use only the best quality PPG paint, and our technicians have over 30 years of experience and are I-CAR certified. We work on both foreign and domestic cars and trucks, and we also specialize in aluminum repair. So come take advantage of all the great services we offer here at Cavender Collision Center in Weimar, making confidence happen right here at home.
All right, Bulldogs getting ready to receive the kickoff as the two teams have traded into the field as we get ready for the second quarter. 14-7. Favor Nixon Smiley, who have dominated the line of scrimmage. Big lineman. They get ready to kick it off. Bulldogs have back deep Keegan Green and Cade Geezy. And again, they spread 4 guys on the near side, 6 on the other. Then they kind of race to the center as he approaches the kick, and it hits at the 26-yard line and goes out of bounds. And that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Bulldogs can either make him kick it over or get the 5 yards from where it goes out of bounds. See if they can get something going on offense here. Down by a touchdown. And it looks like they're going to make him kick it again. See if we can get you a couple of scores here. Seeley leads Brazos-Port 21-0 there at halftime. Skidmore tying than Yorktown at 14-14 starting the second quarter. Morton leads Sam Houston 34-0. That 5-yard penalty. And they will re-kick from the 35. High-scoring game here. Cuero 34, Yoakum 21, still in the second quarter. Navasota over Royal 28-0. Goliad leads Industrial 28-0 in the second quarter. Lavernio over San Antonio Highlands 44-0 as we get ready for the re-kick after the 5-yard penalty. Willis Wildcats lead Caney Creek 35-2. Here's a kick by Amaya, a line driver, hits at the inside the 20, rolls back inside the 10. Keegan Green's going to pick it up there, comes up the middle, gets it out over the 30-yard line, out to the 31, and that's where Flatonia is going to take over. As the Bulldog offense comes back out there now, down by 7. See, we got here some of the other local scores. Shiner and Poth are 7-7 in the second quarter. Jarrow leads Caldwell 13-7 in the second quarter. All right, Bulldogs with first down and 10. They have it marked right about the 30-yard line. They got spread formation, 3 receivers left, 1 to the near side. Zimmerman will take the snap and hand it off, and coming up the middle for a good gain on first down. Out over the 35-yard line. Nice gain there by Corin Scott. And they'll get it out to the 37-yard line, 7-yard pickup. So second down and 3. Let's see here. Salado leads Giddings 21-0 in the second quarter. LBJ and Wimberley are 14-13 in the second quarter. Tidehaven and Hallisville are 7-7 late in the second quarter. Columbus, I guess this is right, 47-7 over Needville at halftime for Columbus. All right, handoff. Rather, the snap goes to Beck Zimmerman, goes around the left side, and he'll have a first down out to the 42-yard line. I would have to like to check that score, see if that is actually accurate. That game was supposed to start at 7 o'clock. It's 6 yards for Zimmerman and a Bulldog first down to the 43.
KBUK.
Campo over Fort Bend Dulles 28-0. Sacred Heart leads Louise 6-0 in the second quarter. East Bernard over Ganado 7-0 in the second. Edna leads Refugio 14-7. All right, on first down, hand off to Scott, tries to break it outside, and he may get a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 yards out to the 45.
KBUK
Number of
LaGrange.
white jerseys there in on the tackle for Nixon Smiley. So 3 for Scott. So it's going to be second down and about 7 for the Flatonia Bulldogs. 7-7, Schulenburg and Burton going to the second quarter. Lexington over Rockdale 14-7. All right, spread formation again, second down, short 7. Zimmerman back to throw under pressure, steps up, runs to his own man. Now he just throws it away. That's going to be grounding. The ball never got to the line of scrimmage, and there ain't nobody out here unless they count Luis Vela being 15 yards away from the ball here. There is a marker down. That's a loss of down. Basically, it's like a sack. Fall City leads Stockdale 19-0 in the second quarter. And then taking the ball back to the 37, that's more or less where Zimmerman threw the pass. So it's like an 8-yard penalty or a sack, whatever you want to call it. Either way, the Bulldogs have it at the 37. And it's third down. They need third down and about, let's see here, what we got here, about 16, 17 yards. Lago Vista leads Taylor 9-0. LaGrange plays Taylor next week. Second quarter, Leopard, LaGrange, and Smithfield says are scoreless. All right, third down and long for the Bulldogs at their 37. Zimmerman takes the snap, sprints left on a little run pass option. Will cut it up and not get much. Maybe the 39. I don't think he got the 40. And the Bulldogs are going to have fourth down. Coming up to make the tackle for Nixon Smiley, linebacker Carson Rhodes. And looks like a flag down, though, in the middle. There's a marker down at the 39. That would be toward the end of the play, possibly. Well, unless somebody grabbed a hold of somebody. Let's see here. It was 3rd and 16. And I'm a little surprised if it's on. Look, Flatonia, why would Nixon Smiley take the penalty here? A lot of discussions here early. Oh yeah, the flag against Flatonia was declined, so that'll bring up fourth down. Yeah, they didn't even give him the 2 yards he gained on the play. Well, this has been not a very clean deal here. They basically gave Zimmerman no gain on the play. So it's fourth down. They declined the penalty. Yeah. There's that spot is not right either, but not a lot has been here in the first quarter and a half, whatever. Not even a quarter and a half. All right, Flatonia's in punt formation. Beggs Zimmerman, one man deep back at the 25. It's a good snap. End over end kick. It'll hit at the 39 of Nixon, take a Flatonia bounce, and go out of bounds near the 30-yard line. So Nixon Smiley gets the ball back at their 31 after the punt. All right, Nixon gets it, has it just inside their 31. They still lead this ball game 14-7. Flatonia has not gotten much of anything going offensively. Their touchdown, a fumble return touchdown by Keegan Green of 25 yards. All right, here's Nixon coming out again with that full house backfield. Shotgun, no wide receivers. And quarterback will keep it. And he'll get maybe a yard or two before running into trouble, trying to go right up the middle. Abraham Saavedra in on the tackle, and they'll give him a yard. All right, quarterback under center now is Eric Rodriguez. He's going to roll this way to the left, cuts it up. Next check that they handed it to Flores, and he gets it out over the 35 near the 38. Here comes another flag, another marker. Flores was brought down near the 38, but there is a flag down here. That is called this. Is this on Flatonia? No, you can't cut down a blocker down below his waist. That's a 15-yard penalty being added on to the run. That puts the ball down at the 46 of Flatonia. That's a 15-yard penalty, more or less blocking below the waist on defense. All right, here's Nixon, another run off the right side, and they're just driving people off the line of scrimmage. And their running backs just will not go down. They're just dragging people. Another hard run by Garrett Gonzalez all the way down to the Flatonia 36. That's a 10-yard pickup. That ought to be a first down. So first down for Nixon on the far hash at the Flatonia 36. Clock moving with 8:20 to go in the half. Again, now it's a slot T formation to the left. Back to throw Rodriguez. Now he wants to run coming left under some duress. Heads to the sideline and runs out of bounds near the 30-yard line. In hot pursuit for Flatonia, Jalen Anderson, also Parker Guzman, but it's still a pretty good run on the scramble by Rodriguez. Be second down and 4 at the Bulldog 30. They have controlled time of possession. And the line of scrimmage. Now they set up straight T or whatever, or a power I. They give it to Amaya going over to the right side where all the running backs are, and he'll just drive and drag the pile with him down to the 19-yard line. This is what you would call power running. Nothing fancy. Just give him the ball and go forward. 6 yards for Amaya and another Mustang first down. They have it at the Flatonia 24-yard line on the far hash mark. All right, they have 2 receivers in the formation to the left. Flores back in motion to give it to Amaya, coming back left, right behind 2 blockers, and he's just bulldozing his way down the field again, down to the 11 or 12-yard line. He just followed 2 linemen right down the field. Noah Jinks, the center, is a big guy. He just got in behind him and just plowed their way down to the 11-yard line. Another 13 yards on that one. And Nixon with the first down at the Bulldog 11-yard line. All right, full house, double tight end, toss to Gonzalez going right, cuts it up off tackle. Again, still on his feet down near the 6. Nathan Aguilar, one of the tacklers. This little toss sweep to the right side. Got 5 on that one. Clock running. We're at 6:35 to go in the half. Nixon Smiley threatening to go up by 2 scores here on the far hash mark. And we get a whistle prior to the snap, and a flag flies. Then false start against Nixon Smiley would take the ball back to the 11. All right, second down at the 11-yard line for Nixon. Now they're back to they need 10. Rolling out Rodriguez, a throwback to the near side. That might be a lateral. Yeah, Flatonia needs to get after that. I don't think that was a forward pass, but they must have ruled it a forward pass. So that goes incomplete, and it'll be third down. All right, third down and 10 for Nixon at the Bulldog 11-yard line. Full house, double tied in. Maya gets it coming near this way, runs into trouble, and he gets wrestled down to the ground on a one-on-one tackle by Luis Vela. That was a good play there out in the open field. Vela's not as big as a running back, but he got him down, and he only got about maybe 3 yards. So it's going to be fourth down at the Bulldog 9 for Nixon. Yeah, field goal is probably out of the question here. The way and Nixon Smiley's going to take a timeout on this fourth down play. 5:41 to go in the half. It's 14-7 Nixon, but they have a fourth down play inside the Bulldog 10. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Thank you, Mike. Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium. Flatonia looking for a fourth down stop here as Nixon Smiley is dribbling the ball from their 31 down to the 9, but it's fourth down and about 8. They can actually get a first down without scoring here at the 1-yard line. This power running by Nixon Smiley. Aiden Flores, Garrett Gonzalez, and the big guy, Julian Amaya. Let's see what Flatonia does here on defense. See what Nixon Smiley tries to do here on fourth down and 8. Noah Jinks, the big center, over the ball. Full house backfield. They're going to give it to Amaya. Thought he was going to toss it back, kept it up the middle, and he's not going to get there. Got inside the 5, and he's short. Little delay there by him. And Flatonia gets a stop. They're going to be pinned deep in their end, but they got to stop on the fourth down running play. Amaya got it down to the 3, and he had to get it to the 1. But the drawback to that is now you got lousy field position. First thing for Flatonia is you got to hang on to the ball down here. They have taken over at their, looks like their 3. 10 plays for Nixon Smiley, and they come up empty. All right, Zimmerman standing in the end zone to get the snap. Gets a good one. Hands it off up the middle, trying to get some yardage and away from the goal line and out over the 5-yard line. They picked up about 4 yards. A good straight-ahead run there by Scott. Go 2nd down and 6, but at least you can actually take the snap outside of the end zone here. Play clock at 14 and running here. Game clock is down to 4:50 to go in the first half. Flatonia only has one timeout left. 3 receiver set. Handoff up the middle to Scott again. Tries to break it outside and gets close to the 10, and then they shove him back, and they'll give him the 10-yard line. So Bulldogs are going to face 3rd down. 3 yards on that one. Like to get a 1st down here if you can, not give Nixon the ball back in good field position. This Flatonia right now would be punting from almost their goal line. All right, 3rd down at the 10. They got to get it out to the 13. Clock running as we come up on 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Man in motion is Vela. Tries to come around on the end around, and there's nothing out here on this side. Actually, that was Keegan Green, and well defensed by Nixon Smiley. A lot of white shirts out here on that end around. And the Bulldogs are going to have to punt it from their goal line. They have 4th and 2 at the 11-yard line. Halftime, I would think, got to figure out a way to move the ball and figure out a way to stop that power rushing game so far for Nixon, but it's only a 1-score game. All right, 4th down, Zimmerman back to punt, standing on his goal line, and he dropped the snap. He was running, and the ball is out, and it's going to be Nixon Smiley picking it up and going in for a touchdown. That was Jalen Rodriguez. The ball was laying on the ground. It looked like Zimmerman was going to run with it, and he lost it. And Rodriguez picks it up about the 3-yard line and scores. That's the disaster right there. And they'll line up again, the swinging gate for the 2-point try. You have Garrett Gonzalez back. Now they bring the lineman in, and they line up and look like they're going to try to actually kick this one. Julian Amaya is the kicker, and the holder dropped the hold and picked it up and tried to run up the middle, and they're pushing the whole pile in. They just pushed the whole pile into the end zone for 2. I don't really. So it's a 22-7 ball game here. Flatonia trailing with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a 60-second break and be back with the kickoff after this.
Cal-Maine Foods proudly supports the Flatonia Bulldogs football team. The Flatonia Bulldogs and their coaching staff are an example of what happens when you combine teamwork and hard work. So please join us in supporting the Bulldogs in the football season. Go Bulldogs! Cal-Maine Foods Incorporated, located at 400 South Colorado Street. Proud to be a part of the Flatonia community. The Flatonia National Bank, a branch of the First National Bank of Shiner, is your hometown bank offering traditional banking that is here to stay. Being a community bank means supporting local schools, churches, and nonprofit organizations so that we can build a better community together. So join Flatonia National Bank in supporting our local youth at tonight's game. Good luck to the Flatonia Bulldogs. Please visit Flatonia National Bank in person or online at fnbshiner.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All righty, our new score now after the fumble return of 2 yards out of the punt formation by Jalen Rodriguez, and they went and they got the 2-point try. It's now 22-7 with 3:03 to go here in the first half. As they get ready to kick it off, Maya will kick. The line driver hits it about the 23 and rolls back to Keegan Green. Picks it up inside the 15, coming out to the right side. He's got a little room. He's at the midfield. He cuts it back the other way to the 40. While the white shirts are chasing him, he's to the 20, and they run him down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pretty good broken field run there by Keegan Green. And the Bulldogs have very good field position there, who need to punch this thing in for a touchdown here to get back in this ball game before halftime. Roughly 70 yards, unofficially. So Flatonia will have the ball at the, looks like the 15-yard line of Nixon. And they need a touchdown here out of this with 2:47 left in the half. 4 receivers set. They give it to Scott up the middle, and there's just nothing. He is overpowered in the backfield. And he may have gotten back to the line. It'll be second down and 10. Line of scrimmage still the 15 of Nixon Smiley. So Keegan Green with a touchdown return on a fumble of 25 yards, runs the kickoff back roughly 70 to get it down to the 15-yard line. Flatonia with second and 10. Play clock is down to 6. Game clock at 2:05. They may not get this play off. Zimmerman's taking a lot of time back there, and they just had a delay of the game. So they took the last time out. So timeout Flatonia with 1:59 to go. That is their last time out of the half. We'll take a 30-second break and be back. It is 22-7 Nixon right after this.
Get your propane delivered on time, every time from Tex Propane, headquartered in Schulenburg, plus locations in Bastrop and Moulton. They offer a variety of tank sizes, delivery options, tank monitoring, and easy online bill pay. Tex Propane has spent decades helping residential and business customers solve their propane needs, serving Bastrop, Fayette, Lavaca, and Gonzales counties. Call 800-343-7065 or 743-3351. Family owned and operated since 1965.
Thank you, Mike. Welcome back. Latter stages of the first half. As Nixon Smiley leads 22-7. Flatonia with 1 minute and 59 seconds left here in the first half. Have the ball at the Nixon 15-yard line. No more timeouts. They just spent their last one. It's first down, or make that second down and 10. Keegan Green back out there as one of the receivers.
Let's see the Bulldogs do something here on second down and 10 out of the timeout at the Mustang 15.
Zimmerman out of the pistol formation. Taylor Anderson split wide to the right here. He's their tallest man. Green goes in motion. They give it up. They fake it. Yeah, he does take it on the jet sweep to the 10 to the 5, and he's close. Is he in? They didn't give him that. They marked him down shy of the goal line on that jet sweep. But it's a first down for Keegan Green on the jet sweep to the right side. He got 10. And the line of scrimmage will be just about the 1-yard line. Clock running at 1:40. They've got plenty of time down here, even though they don't have a timeout left. This is where you wish you had a guy like Kobe Burton in the backfield right now. Just give it to him. But He graduated. All right, Zimmerman takes the snap, and they killed the play as a flag flew by the umpire. And that may be a false start, which is what you did, delay of the game again. That's not good. That takes it back now to the 6. And the clock stopped with 1:17 left. Nixon Smiley's going to take a timeout with 1:17. They just don't want this first half to end. That's the whole deal. Another 30-second timeout, 22-7 for Nixon. We'll be right back.
Thinking of building a new home? Call Don Mikulinka Custom Builder Incorporated at 361-865-9217. No matter what size of home, they're ready to make your home building experience a pleasant one. Contact Don Mikulinka Custom Builder Incorporated, 361-865-9217. Let them help you make your dream home come true. Owners Don and Beverly are proud to support the Flatonia Bulldogs athletic teams and are a sponsor of this broadcast. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck in tonight's football game.
All right, 1:17 to go here in the first half. Leopards have it at the 6-yard line of Nixon. Score on LaGrange in Smithville. LaGrange has opened up a 21-0 lead late in the second quarter on the Tigers. Looking for their second win. So first and goal from the 6. Remember, LaGrange cannot stop rather, Flatonia cannot stop the clock here. They're out of timeouts. Zimmerman out of the shotgun. He's got Scott set to his left. Zimmerman will keep it up the middle, gets it inside the 5, runs into trouble, and got about 4 of those yards back. And we get another stoppage, and what do we have, an injury timeout now, it looks like. As Nixon has a player shaken up. Line of scrimmage is going to be down near the 2. Zimmerman picked up 4 yards there. Just to remind everybody, we'll have the high school scoreboard tomorrow morning at 8:05. And we have, again, this official timeout. Let's take a break, Mike, and we'll be back here in about 60 seconds.
Joel's Barbecue in Flatonia serves up wonderful, delicious barbecue each time you stop in. They smoke their barbecue in wood pits until it gets that sweet, dark, delicious look and flavor. So when you're hungry, go by Joel's Barbecue at the intersection of Interstate 10 West and FM 609 in Flatonia. They're open every day except Tuesday. Joel's Barbecue is family owned and operated. They're happy to be a part of this broadcast. The Flatonia Family Health Center improves lives through health and wellness programs. The clinic offers quality care and programs in a professional, convenient, and cost-effective and accessible manner. Telehealth and in-person appointments are available. To make an appointment, call 361-865-3302. The clinic is located at 230 West North Main in Flatonia. The Flatonia Family Health Center is backing the Flatonia Bulldogs, and they are happy to be a part of this broadcast.
All right. Nixon Smiley had a player shaken up on that last play. That was Carson Rhodes, walked off under his own power. Bulldogs back now at the 2-yard line. It's second and goal with 1:03 to go here in this second quarter. They're down right now by a 22-7 score. Zimmerman will keep it coming right. He's in trouble. He was hit in the backfield. And he's knocked down at the 5-yard line. Jalen Rodriguez is blew that play up. Nothing doing there for Zimmerman. That's a loss. It looked like Zimmerman was shaken up a little bit. The loss was back to the 3-yard line, and it's going to be back at the 5. And Beck Zimmerman right now is not looking real chipper himself there because they're going to reset the game clock. There's a face mask call against Nixon Smiley. Maybe that's why Beck is not feeling real chipper right now. So a face mask against the Mustangs, and that'll be half the distance to the goal, and that should result in a first down on the face mask penalty. And where have they spotted the ball? Okay, the ball is, now they put the ball down at the 1. So it's half the distance to the goal to the 1. And it's a first down because of the face mask. So the Bulldogs have 53 seconds to make a yard here, and they have 4 downs to do it.
First and goal from the 1 after the penalty, unfortunately. And the previous stop in the 3.
All right, Zimmerman out of the shotgun at first down at the 1-yard line. And then we get a stoppage again prior to the snap and a timeout by Nixon. This half is never going to end.
Timeout they've taken.
So Nixon takes a timeout.
By Nixon, Smiley, and therefore last took a half.
And yeah, that is their final one. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have the TSN halftime feature. Mike's got some news for us, and if we have an opportunity, we'll listen in to some of the halftime festivities here whenever we get to that. In case you missed it this afternoon in volleyball here at Lep Gym, it was LaGrange defeating Schulenburg in 5 sets this afternoon. Flatonia down Round Top Carmine in volleyball today, too, 3 sets to 1. So the ball is at looks like the 3-yard line, 2-yard line, I guess. So it's at the 2. It's first down.
30 seconds left. First and goal for the Bulldogs.
All right, the Bulldogs come up to the line here on first and goal at the 2. They'll hand it off to Scott. He gets bumped the moment he got the handoff. Boy, the penetration by these linemen in a hurry. And the Bulldogs don't have any time to mess with here. They need to get moving. Clock is running at 35 seconds. It's second down and goal at the 2. Zimmerman, empty backfield, takes the snap, and he runs straight ahead, and he drives toward the goal line, and I think he's over. Yep, touchdown Flatonia with 17 seconds left. No delay there. He just grabbed the snap and went forward, and Flatonia gets on the board here right before the half to get him back in the ball game.
That's the 4th drive for the Bulldogs. Garcia on the field for that.
The 15-play drive, or 15-yard drive. All right, here's the extra point from Garcia. The line drives it through, and it's good. After all that, the Bulldogs are only down by 8 points. It is now Nixon 22, Flatonia 14. We'll have the kickoff right after this.
Hello, farmers and ranchers. This is Ron Beck Jr. with Flatonia Livestock Commission Company. Sale every Monday starting at 11:30 a.m. We, the Ronnie Beck family, have been serving Fayette County and the surrounding area for over 40 years, and we take pride in serving you. Selling your livestock is our business. We receive livestock 7 days a week. Our receiving pen is conveniently located here in LaGrange by the River Bridge at the old LaGrange Livestock. Come by and see us. For all your hauling needs, call me at 361-772-4806 or Chris Bombach, 512-304-8688, or Charles Zappala.
All righty, welcome back to Flatonia. We are at halftime. Homecoming festivities are going on, and we're going to see if we can pick up some of this. The PA announcer is Brad Bass.
And Texas Independent Relay. You really is escorted this evening by Keegan Green, son of Stacy Green. He is a member of the Interact Club. Keegan's extracurricular activities include football, basketball, and track. He has volunteered his time at the Chili Spill Festival and the Flatonia Youth Sports. Keegan plans to attend Blinn College in College Station to pursue a degree in business, ultimately becoming an accountant. Sadie Noska is the daughter of Brian and Jill Noska. She is a member of the National Honor Society, President, FFA Secretary, Student Council President, Interact Club President, and FCA Leadership Council. Sadie's extracurricular activities include cheer, volleyball, softball, UIL academics, and FFA leadership and career development events. She volunteers her time at church picnics, highway cleanup efforts, and assembling meals for the Rise for Hunger and preparing fundraiser meal plates for various organizations. Sadie plans to attend Texas A&M to pursue a degree in business. Sadie is escorted this evening by Titan Targott, son of Matt and Valerie Targott. Titan is a member of NHS, Vice President, Student Council, Vice President, FFA member, FCA Leadership Council, Interact Club member, and a member of the Flatonia Baptist Youth Group. Titan's extracurricular activities include lettering in football, baseball, and basketball. He is also in the FFA chapter conducting team, UIL calculator team, and has been 2 times to the USA National Baseball Team Training Camp. Titan's active in volunteering in the Lions Club Pie Auction, the Flatonia Baptist Church for VBS, the Fayette County Fair Association, and Chili Spill. He also works with our local youth to develop their athletic skills and umpires Little League baseball games. He was also Chili Spill Little Mister in 2013. Titan will attend a university to pursue a degree in sports business or kinesiology, ultimately becoming an athletic trainer or sports advisor while furthering his athletic career in the hopes of playing baseball at the highest level. Avalon Saavedra is the daughter of Jason and Tyler Saavedra. Avalon is a member of the National Honor Society, FCA, and the Interact Club. Avalon's extracurricular activities include cheer, UIL, and track. She enjoys volunteering at the Flatonia Baptist Church, helping with the Lions Club Chili Spill Pie Auction, and is a cheer and tumble coach at Legacy Rebels. Avalon will attend Texas A&M and will pursue a degree in nursing, ultimately becoming a pediatric nurse practitioner. Avalon is escorted this evening by Christopher Villegas, whose parent is Rosalba Villegas. He is a member of the National Honor Society, FCA Leadership Council, Student Council, and Interact Club. Chris's extracurricular activities include band, section leaders, track, and cross country. Chris enjoys volunteering at the Gonzales and Welder Catholic churches and helping with the meals for the Rise for Hunger through the Interact Club. Chris will further his education at UTSA to pursue a degree in neuroscience, ultimately becoming a neurologist. Avalon's second escort is Beck Zimmerman, son of Brian and Brianna Zimmerman. Beck is a member of NHS, Student Council, FFA, FCA, and Interact Club. Beck's extracurricular activities are football, basketball, and baseball. Beck is active volunteering as a member of Ignite at his church youth group for the Miss Sparkle Special Needs Pageant and Challenger Baseball League. He also mentors and coaches young baseball players by offering lessons and umpiring Little League games. Beck will pursue a degree in business and attend somewhere to play baseball and ultimately attend the University of Texas to become an accountant. Homecoming courting parents, please move to the south end of the track near the scoreboard for pictures once King and Queen have been announced. This year's homecoming King and Queen will be crowned by the 2023 homecoming Queen, Aubrey Mikalenka, and King Kobe Burton. This year's homecoming king is Titan Targot. This year's homecoming queen is Brooke Friedrich. Court, would you please join the king and queen on the 50-yard line? Congratulations to all. Thank you for coming out tonight and joining us in Flatonia's homecoming festivities. Have a great night. Be safe and be kind. Thank you.
Man, thanks to Brad Bass, who didn't know he was going to get a microphone stuck in his face to do that. But congratulations, Titan Targotch and Brooke Friedrich, the homecoming king and queen here at Flatonia. All right, we'll take a break and be back here in about, let's say, Mike, about 3 minutes or so, and we'll kind of get ready for the second half.
Hey, Dad. I'm a teenager now. We need to talk about my inheritance.
Well, son, this land is a lot of work, and it's about time for you to inherit the responsibilities of the ranch.
What do you mean?
Well, like fixing fences, shredding pastures, feeding livestock.
Dad!
If it's time to buy or sell the family ranch, give South Central Real Estate a call. We have a team of great, well-versed agents to help you through the process. South Central Real Estate, Joe and Tanya Schindler, 979-743-1737, or on the web, sctxsales.com.
If you're in need of a new water well or septic system, you need to call Morris Drilling Company in Moulton. Give Dwayne Semper a call at 361-596-4845 or 361-772-5652. Morris Drilling Company can handle your water well drilling issues, pump installation, and service. Not to mention any type septic systems. They do backhoe and trenching work. Morris Drilling Company in Moulton. They'll service Lavaca and surrounding counties. Give Dwayne a call, 361-596-4845 or 361-772-5652.
Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower in Flatonia is who to call for all of your floral needs. They have flowers for all occasions, and they deliver in Flatonia, Schulenburg, LaGrange, Smithville, Moulton, and Shiner. So remember Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower for beautiful flower arrangements for all occasions, and same-day delivery if ordered by noon. Call 361-865-2323. Floyd Farm also offers interior consulting, upholstery, bedding, and draperies. Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
For over 80 years now, the Cavender Auto family has kept Texans on the road, and today's no different. With one click to CavenderAutoCountry.com, shop 4 Cavender dealerships, including Cavender Ford, Cavender Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and Cavender Polaris in Columbus, and Cavender Chevrolet Buick GMC in Weimar. One click, 4 dealerships at CavenderAutoCountry.com. Making confidence happen right here at home.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
Cal-Maine Foods proudly supports the Flatonia Bulldogs football team. The Flatonia Bulldogs and their coaching staff are an example of what happens when you combine teamwork and hard work. So please join us in supporting the Bulldogs in the football season. Go Bulldogs! Cal-Maine Foods Incorporated, located at 400 South Colorado Street. Proud to be a part of the Flatonia community.
All right, Mike, thank you. Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium. And again, the congratulations to Brooke Friedrich, the homecoming queen here for Flatonia, and the homecoming king, Titan Targotch. And again, thanks to Brad Bass, the PA and the public address announcer here. We kind of plugging into him so we could hear it as he was announcing it. Few scores here, fourth quarter already. It's Seeley over Brazosport, 28-0. Some of these games do start at 7. So Seeley's well ahead. Wharton is crushing Sam Houston 53-0. That game is close to being over. Cuero over Yoakum 48-28 late in the third quarter. Navasota leads Berkshire Royal 42-8 late in the third quarter. Goliad over Industrial 28-10. That's in the third quarter. Some of the other matchups tonight, we have, let's see here, Livonia crushing San Antonio Highlands 58-0. That should be in the fourth quarter by now. Also this evening, again, these are all partial, scores, games not completed. The Willis Wildcats lead Conroe Caney Creek 59-9 in the fourth quarter. Also tonight, let's see here, we try to find a few more of the local ones here. Again, this is week 3. Gerald over Caldwell 20-7. That's in the third quarter. Post leads Shiner 21-7 at the end of the third. Of course, there's our score here. Nixon Smiley 22, Flatonia 14. Thrall over Austin Eastside 42-0. Salado all over Giddings 41-0 in the third quarter. Austin LBJ leads Wimberley 27-16. Tidehaven over Hallisville right now in the fourth quarter 22-13. For Tidehaven winning that one. Columbus over Needville 60-21 in the fourth quarter. Columbus they've scored 60 on everybody so far. El Campo over Fort Bend Dulles 49-0. Danbury leads Palacios 16-0. Remember, Danbury's in the district with Flatonia, Weimar, and Schulenburg this year. Sacred Heart over Louise 21-0. East Bernard, this might be a shock to some people. East Bernard 20, Ganado 6. And that's in the, that should be at halftime. Edna leads Refugio 35-21. Schulenburg over Burton 21-7 in the third quarter. Also, Lexington is pounding Rockdale 49-7. That should be in the third quarter now. Brenham over Bryan 21-7. And again, these are all generally should be third quarter. Some of them could be in the fourth quarter already. Normandy over Snook 20-6. That one is in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs making their way back on the field. LaGrange, the Leopards have a 28-0 lead on Smithville at halftime. Again, LaGrange 28, Smithville nothing at the half. And that'll get you up to date on some of the scores. Remember last night it was Rice Consolidated shutting out Weimar 35-0, and Belleville routed Fort Bend Crawford 62-0 in their ball game last night. And I know you Astros fans are wondering what the Astros are doing with the Angels. It is now 4-0 Houston in the third inning. Houston leads. All right, but the second half is going to start. It's not even 9:30 yet. Houston's ahead by, 4.5? Yeah, I think so, 4.5. Yeah, 4.5 lead over the Mariners, 7 over the Rangers. All right. Bulldogs get the ball to start the third quarter. As Flatonia will be going from some left to right here. Down by 8. Here's the kick by Amaya. The line driver hits at the 17-yard line and scoots toward the goal line and goes into the end zone. And they made a point not to kick that thing to Keegan Green, so Flatonia will get the ball at the 25-yard line on the touchback. Again, Nixon Smiley had a 14-7 lead after the first quarter. Remember, Flatonia scored first. Keegan Green on a 25-yard fumble return with 6:19 left in the quarter. And then Nixon Smiley with a 3-yard run by Aiden Flores and a 22-yard run by Julian Amaya. And they had a 14-7 lead in the second quarter. Jalen Rodriguez picked up a drop snap on a punt formation and went in from 2 yards out for a score. And then Beck Zimmerman scored with 17 seconds left in the second quarter on a short run of 2 yards. And there's a first down play. And as we get this third quarter underway, Flatonia starting out at their 25. And only about 2 or 3 yards on that first handoff. Keegan Green with the carry for 3 out to the 28. So second down and 7 now for Flatonia here as we early in the third quarter. Again, shotgun. They've gone out of the pistol or shotgun all night. 3 receivers. Zimmerman rolling this way on the sprint option, cuts it up, and he'll pick up maybe, I don't know, he barely got back to the line of scrimmage or maybe got a yard out of that. So Flatonia now faces third down and 6 at the 29. They're 29. Three receivers, 2 out left, 1 to the near side, 1 back in the backfield. Zimmerman back to throw. He's under some pressure, rolls out left. Now he's looking, now he's giving ground again and just throws it up, and the ball is off the hands of the intended receiver, Luis Vela, right at the first down stick, and that ball was almost intercepted, and it's 3 and out for Flatonia. They'll be forced to punt. All right, Zimmerman in deep punt formation. The Mustangs send Aiden Flores back, their lone receiver, standing at the 35. Good snap. The kick is a end-over-end line drive. Hits at the 48 of Nixon. Takes a Flatonia roll, picked up at the 34-yard line by Flores, trying to work his way up the field a little bit. But pretty good coverage by Flatonia, maybe a return of 6 or 7 yards. And Nixon Smiley will go on offense for the first time here in the second half at the 43-yard line. They're 43. And again, using that power offense, a power running game in the first quarter and the second quarter, for that matter. A couple of big running backs with some big linemen. Just started the third quarter, about a minute and 40 seconds in. Under center, the quarterback, Rodriguez, gives it off going right over right tackle, Garrett Gonzalez. And again, the power running with the big blocking lineman, a big gain all the way into Bulldog territory to the 45-yard line by Garrett Gonzalez, and that's the first down. Pickup of 12. And to bring up first and 10 at the Flatonia 45 on the far hash mark. All right, first down play. Amaya coming left, trying to get to the corner. Gets a block or two, gets it inside the 40. Then he's gang tackled near the sideline. But again, a good gain of 7 yards. Keegan Green, Aguilon. But a 7-yard pickup for the big back, Julian Amaya. Second down now for Nixon at the 38 of Flatonia. Nixon does huddle about 5 yards from the ball. They sprint to the line. It's a power I type formation. Deep back, gets it. Gonzalez right up the middle. First down and more inside the 35 down near the 33-yard line. And their offensive line has been doing a job tonight. 5 yards again. They send a receiver out to the near side, split out. That's Nick Ramirez. They'll give it to Amaya, though, coming left around the end, breaks into the clear, running over people, dragging people. He had Luis Vela hanging on for 10 yards, and they finally get him down near the 12-yard line. And that is one strong kid. It's a gain of 21 for Amaya, and they have first down at the 12 now of Flatonia. First possession of the third quarter started at their 43, and they are just running it down the field here. All right, double wing, man in motion. Handoff goes to Garrett, cuts it back inside the 10, down near the 7-yard line. That's Garrett Gonzalez. Another big gain of about 4 on that one. So second down and 6 for Nixon Smiley at the 8 of Flatonia. And they already lead by 8 points. First possession here of the second half. All right. Gonzalez coming left, cuts it up inside the 5, driving for the goal line, and he's short. Got down near the 1. But it is a first down. So they got basically 4 plays to make a yard here. And the defense looks tired. I mean, they have been beat up on and just Nixon to the line. Power formation to the left, double tight end. Then we get a stoppage before the snap. Then we have a flag on the play. False start on Nixon Smiley will cost them 5. They'll take it back to the 6, where it'll be first and goal from there. Falls on the near hash mark. Nixon Smiley, no hurry. They're still in the huddle. Now they break out of it. The play clock's down to 8. Game clock is down to, it's at 7:24. All right, toss to Gonzalez going right, gets around one man and walks into the end zone for the touchdown. First possession of the third quarter, Nixon Smiley goes right down the field, covering 57 yards. Jared Gonzalez for the 6-yard run and the touchdown. That'll put them back up by double digits once again. Now they're going to line up, try to kick it this time. Julian Amaya, kick is up, line drive, and nothing wrong with that. Right down the middle, point is good. So our new score, as the Mustangs have a double-digit lead again. 7:16 to go in the third quarter. Nixon Smiley 29, Flatonia 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the kickoff.
The Flatonia National Bank, a branch of the First National Bank of Shiner, is your hometown bank offering traditional banking that is here to stay. Being a community bank means supporting local schools, churches, and nonprofit organizations so that we can build a better community together. So join Flatonia National Bank in supporting our local youth at tonight's game. Good luck to the Flatonia Bulldogs. Please visit Flatonia National Bank in person or online at fnbshiner.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get your propane delivered on time, every time from Tex Propane, headquartered in Schulenburg, plus locations in Bastrop and Moulton. They offer a variety of tank sizes, delivery options, tank monitoring, and easy online bill pay. Tex Propane has spent decades helping residential and business customers solve their propane needs, serving Bastrop, Fayette, Lavaca, and Gonzales counties. Call 800-343-7065 or 743-3351. Family owned and operated since 1965.
All right, scoring drive for Nixon Smiley. 7 plays, 57 yards, 6-yard run by Julian Amaya. And the point after by Amaya makes it a 29-14 ball game as Nixon Smiley gets ready to kick. They were 0-2 coming into this one. Line drive, end over end. Keegan Green takes it at the 15 on a dead run. Tries to pick his way up the field, gets it out to the 40, still on his feet to the 45. That was a good hard run. And the Bulldogs get good field position. He's pretty good with the ball in the open field, and Flatonia will have it at their 46-yard line, first down. As one blue helmet came flying out of the pack at the end of the play. So Flatonia, their second possession here in the third quarter. They were started at the 45. They're 45. All right. Beck Zimmerman has gone the distance at the quarterback spot. Got a wide receiver to each side, plus a couple of slot men. There goes Keegan Green in motion to the left. Keeper by Zimmerman, and he'll cut it up for a yard, maybe 2, out to the 47 as they fake the jet sweep there. Inside tackle made by one of the linebackers, Jalen Rodriguez. So 2nd and 8 for Flatonia. Ball right between the hash marks near the big Bulldog logo. Spread here with 4 receivers. 3 down linemen for Nixon. Zimmerman was sprinted out right. Toss it back this way to Cade Geezy on an end around. Gets around the corner into Nixon Smiley territory down near the 46-yard line. And that's going to be a little short of a first down on the end around by Cade Geezy. Pickup of 7. And the Bulldogs have 3rd down and 1 at the 46 of the Mustangs. Keegan Green flanked out to the left. Got one-on-one out there with that fella. And now we got, I think, a timeout. And this would be a timeout taken by Flatonian coach Brent Mashek. 5:35 to go in the third. 29-14. Nixon Smiley. Bulldogs have it on the move. Here we'll take a break and make this a 60-second break.
Thinking of building a new home? Call Don Mikulinka Custom Builder Incorporated at 361-865-9217. No matter what size of home, they're ready to make your home building experience a pleasant one. Contact Don Mikulinka Custom Builder Incorporated, 361-865-9217. Let them help you make your dream home come true. Owners Don and Beverly are proud to support the Flatonia Bulldogs athletic teams and are a sponsor of this broadcast. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck in tonight's football game.
Joel's Barbecue in Flatonia is open 7 days a week, and they serve delicious barbecue. They smoke their barbecue in wood pits until it gets that sweet, dark, delicious look and flavor. Come by and try Joel's Barbecue. They're located at I-10 West and FM 609 in Flatonia. Family owned and operated. Joel's Barbecue in Flatonia supports the Flatonia Lady Dogs and Bulldogs. They are proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, welcome back. Bulldogs now 3rd and 1 at the 46 of Nixon Smiley, trying to keep this drive alive here, down by 15 points. Handoff goes to Keegan Green. He'll get it up inside the 45, and they'll pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs move the chains. 3 yards for Green. So Flatonia with a new chance, with a new opportunity here at the 43-yard line. Green will be split out to the far side, split to the near side is Sean McKim. Three down lineman again. Little rollout bootleg for Zimmerman to the left. He wants to fire one down the sideline deep. The ball up for grabs and incomplete. Contested ball going for Kay Geezy. And the coverage pretty good by Aiden Flores, and it's incomplete down near the 50 to 25-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 as the clock stopped with 4:53 left here in the third quarter. Flatonia coming up to the line with no huddle. They just signaled everything into Zimmerman. Offensive line tonight, Diego Ramirez, Alex Castro, Kevin Ramirez, Nathan Almost, and Crib Bowling. 2nd and 10 at the 43. Zimmerman, a quarterback draw inside the 40. Gets it down near the 38-yard line, and they'll need about 4 yards maybe for the first down on the quarterback draw as he pumped it out, faked it out this way, and then kept it up the middle. But there is a marker down, so they might scrap the game, it looks like. Penalty flag on the far side. So false start on the Bulldogs. Their procedure call of 5 yards. So a 5-yard penalty takes the ball back to the 48-yard line. And now it's 2nd down and 15. Clock stopped at 4:33. All right, 2nd and 15. Zimmerman, the empty backfield rolling out right in under some big pressure and just floats it into the end zone. Nope, or rather into the sideline. Nobody's open and a big rush coming on him from Tim McGothine, and all they could do was throw it away and bring up second down. All right, third down and 15 for Flatonia midfield. Zimmerman under some big pressure, now running to the near side, and this again throws it into the sideline. Luckily, he had a receiver over here because he never got it back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up fourth down. He has been running for his life tonight. And Flatonia's got to kick it away. All right, Zimmerman in punt formation. One deep man back for Nixon Smiley, Aiden Flores. Zimmerman's kick, a wobbly one, hits at the 27, takes a good Flatonia roll, still rolling inside the 10, and it'll be down near the 7-yard line. Didn't look very good, but it turned out to be really good. And they've got Nixon Smiley pinned deep after the punt. So Nixon Smiley will get the ball at their 7-yard line. About a 44-yard punt with no return. 46 yards with no return. So Nixon Smiley back out there for their second possession. They had a 43-yard drive for a touchdown, or 60. May change that, a 57-yard drive for a touchdown. Power formation once again, and going out right, getting out into the clear. And there's a flag down. This one's gonna come back off to the races. Is Aiden Flores all the way into Flatonia territory, but it ain't gonna matter. This one's coming back. Flag back here thrown by the back judge. A big run. But it's coming back, and the marker down at the 15-yard line. There's actually two flags. It is holding on Nixon Smiley. Line of scrimmage was the 7. They're stepping off the penalty from the 15-yard line where the actual penalty actually occurred. So the ball is at the 10. All right, first down and 7 in the running play, and Flatonia snuffs that one out pretty well right near the 11-yard line. Aiden Flores on the carry there. And they gained about 3 on the play out to the 13, so it's going to be second down and about 4, maybe close to, about 4 for Nixon. Second down and long, and off to the races is Flores again, reversing his field at the 20, going back the other way to the 30, stops again and changes directions and heads upfield, and they finally get him down at the 36-yard line. So a first down run there for Aiden Flores all the way out to the 36. It's 23 on that carry and a first down for Nixon Smiley. And again, they've been running the ball pretty effectively here in this game. Clock running at 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Hand off to the deep back, Amaya. This drives forward between the right guard and tackle out over the 40, out near the 42. Another 6 yards for him. And their offensive line has really controlled this game tonight. They marked him at the 41, so only a 5-yard pickup. Second down and 5. The way they run it, they don't need to throw the ball. A big center and a big right guard, right tackle really, and a big running back, and Julian Amaya. They toss it to Flores coming left, gets around the corner, gets a block from Gonzalez, still on his feet, 45 of Flatonia down inside the 40 and shoved out of bounds by Jalen Anderson. That's student body left on that one, the sweep. And then it'll be Nixon Smiley ball at the 38 of Flatonia. 21-yard pickup, first down. At the Flatonia 38. They lead by 15 now with 1:35 to go in the third. Handoff, Garrett Gonzalez bumped to his old man, bounces off of him and picks up some yards inside the 30. Had him at the line of scrimmage, and he still got 7 or 8, 6 or 7 yards. This possession, remember, started at the 7-yard line and now at the Flatonia 32. After that 6-yard pickup by Garrett Gonzalez. And we're going to get a timeout by Flatonia here with 59 seconds to go. 29-14 here late in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be back. Hello, Mr.
The Flatonia Family Health Center improves lives through health and wellness programs. The clinic offers quality care and programs in a professional, convenient, and cost-effective and accessible manner. Telehealth and in-person appointments are available. To make an appointment, call 361-865-3302. The clinic is located at 230 West North Main in Flatonia. The Flatonia Family Health Center is backing the Flatonia Bulldogs, and they are happy to be a part of this broadcast.
No. All right, we have a total of 58 seconds left in the third quarter with Nixon Smiley on the move again down in Flatonia territory at the 32-yard line, leading 29-14. Flatonia players, they have been pounded on all night long by these linemen from Nixon Smiley. All right, second down and about 4. They have a couple of receivers in this set to the near side. Now Flores goes in motion back right, and they give it to him right up the middle. Cuts it outside to the 30, 25, down to the 20, still on his feet to the 15, to the 10, and he's going to score. And we got a flag. We got all kind of flags flying here. We got a little extracurricular activity. Pushing and shoving back here about the 20-yard line. Flores did score on the run, and I would assume that touchdown is going to count. This is going to be after the play was over. But we had 3 flags came flying from different directions into that little group between the 20 and 25-yard line. The run by Aiden Flores, I would assume, is going to count. But there's 3 penalty flags between the 20 and 25-yard line, and the referee has talked to Coach Kirby, and now he's coming over here to talk to Coach Mashek. The referee tonight, Kevin Hale, has had a busy night tonight. I don't know if they ejected anybody. There was just a lot of big-time pushing and shoving going on. And now the referee, Mr. Hale, back to the other side again. So he's been talked to Coach Kirby twice. And we wonder why the games last so long. Now let's see what they've decided on here. Okay, we got personal foul. We know that against Nixon Smiley. And we got an ejection and a personal foul against Flatonia and an ejection. So each team got one ejected here for whatever, for the altercation back here at the 20-yard line. But the touchdown does count. And they put the ball back at the 5-yard line for some reason. So maybe the touchdown didn't count. Even the chain crew's not sure. It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. So apparently there was not a touchdown scored. They're sure not doing the extra point from the 5-yard line. Yeah, he might have stepped out of bounds at the 5. So it's 1st and goal at the 5 now for Nixon Smiley. All right, they'll toss it to Flores going right, cuts it up, and now he's in for the touchdown. So Aiden Flores, who looked like he had a 32-yard run, apparently stepped out at the 5-yard line, and he gets the 5-yard run now, and that's the touchdown now for Nixon Smiley. And we still have 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. They line up in the swinging gate formation. The only one over the ball, the center's over the ball, and Amaya standing back at the 10. Now the linemen come hustling over, and now they line up in the normal kicking formation out of the swinging gate. It's a good snap, and Amaya's kick, a line drive, and it's good. 33 seconds to go in the third. Is now 35-14 for Nixon Smiley. We'll be back with the kickoff here in about 60 seconds.
Hello, farmers and ranchers. Jamie Micklick here once again with Flatonia Livestock Commission Company. Flatonia Livestock is located at 1500 Highway 90 East in Flatonia, and our sale is on Monday starting at 11:30. The Ronnie Beck family would like to say thank you so much for your continued support in business. We really do appreciate it. We have holding pens in Ellinger, LaGrange, and Bernardo for your convenience. For all your hauling needs, contact Ron Beck Jr. at 361-772-4806. And we receive livestock 7 days a week. That's right, 7 days a week. Also, go check out our newly revised website at www.flatonialivestock.com or check out our Facebook page. Remember, selling your livestock is our business. Once again, thank you so much, the Ronnie Beck family and Flatonia Livestock.
And the Flatonia Livestock Commission Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Good luck to the Flatonia Bulldogs in the football season. And they sent a special recognition to Beck Zimmerman.
All right, the Nixon Smiley ready to kick off. 33 seconds left. Going back deep for Flatonia, Keegan Green. Post has beaten Shiner 21-14. Let's see here. Let's update. I can find an update on Schulenburg for you. Columbus defeats Needville 60-21 tonight. Sacred Heart beats Louise 21-7. East Bernard over Ganado 33-12. All right, here's the kick. Little picked up here at the 30-yard line by Beck Zimmerman. Up the sideline, gets it out near the 40, and that's about where it stops for him. Let's see here. Final score, Schulenburg 28, Burton 7. Karn City over Kennedy 49-14. They're still playing. Kennedy also in this. All right, the Bulldogs come out first down at their 41. Got to get something going here at the end of the third quarter. Now down by 3 scores. 3 receivers set. Zimmerman will fake it, keep it on the up to the middle, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. He runs into Davian Ramos. They'll give him 2 out to the 43. And that should be the last play of the third quarter. And it is. 3 quarters are in the book. It's all now Nixon Smiley all of a sudden. Now 36-15. We'll take a break and be back here in a minute for the fourth quarter.
For over 60 years, a trusted name for high-caliber paving and seal coating work has been J&P Farick Paving in Flatonia. They're knowledgeable in road construction and maintenance, parking lots and driveways, and they're also Better Business Bureau rated for concrete work. So call Kirby at 361-772-0054. That's 361-772-0054. J&P Farick Paving in Flatonia wishes the Flatonia Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs the best of luck. They're proud to be a part of this broadcast. Special shout out to Amelia Farick, Penelope Farick, and Matilda Farick.
Call David Urban Bookkeeping and Tax Service for professional assistance in preparing your personal or business taxes. They're up to date on the tax laws, and they know how they affect your return. Call David Urban Bookkeeping and Tax Service. They will also handle your accounting and payroll needs. Their Flatonia office is at 315 North Main. Their number, 361-865-2301. David Urban Bookkeeping supports the Flatonia Bulldogs, wishing them good luck in today's game.
Yep. All right, we go to the fourth quarter. It is 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs at their 43-yard line. They're down 22 points here. Shotgun formation. The back in the backfield with Zimmerman. He's rolling out a little bit this way to the left under pressure. Fires to the sideline, and it goes through the hands of Kate Geezy up near the 50, incomplete. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Fall City beats Stockdale tonight 40-23. Taylor and Lago Vista are 22 apiece. LaGrange plays at Taylor next week, and the Leopards are leading Smithville 38-7 in the fourth quarter. All right, 3rd and 8. They rush forward, and we get a flag before the snap once again. So LaGrange is on their way to their second win with the 38-7 lead over the Tigers.
We're going to back it up 5 more yards. Brings up third down and 13.
So 5-yard penalty against Flatonia makes it 3rd and 13 back at the 38.
Smith to a 38-7.
No. Fourth quarter. All right, Zimmerman back to throw. Rolling out under pressure. Fires a deep one down. He's got Geezy open and is off his fingertips at the 25-yard line. Nothing wrong with the throw there. Just didn't catch it, and it's incomplete. And the Bulldogs will be forced to punt. Zimmerman has been in punt formation several times tonight. Tomorrow morning we have the Colorado County Fair Parade at 10. You're on KBUK. We have the scoreboard show about 8:05. We'll have scores after the game. All right, here's the kick by Zimmerman. Line drive, hits at the 30. Good roll picked up by Flores at the 22. Up the middle he goes between the hashes and gets drugged down near the Nixon Smiley 41-yard line. Okay, easy on the tackle, and Nixon gets the ball back. The way they've been running the ball, they have been chewing up the clock here in the second half. They'll take over at their 41. And we still have 11 minutes and 27 seconds left.
KBUK LaGrange.
All right, the Nixon Smiley offense comes back out there now with this possession starting at their 41. They've added 14 points to their score here in the second half, and they're now up again by 22. Tight formation. New running back on the carry this time, and that's Davian Ramos, and he finds a big hole out over the left side all the way into Flatonia territory down to the 46. Flatonia's defense, and here's a late flag. This has been just one more things after the other here tonight. Had a lot of officials conversations too. And they're stepping off a penalty here against Nixon Smiley. Dead ball foul for unsportsmanlike. And that'll be 15 yards, and the ball all the way back to the 39-yard line of Nixon. So that happens after the play. The Nixon Smiley penalized on a dead ball foul. And do we have a timeout here now? As Platonia's huddling around Coach Mashek. While all this is going on, the clock has stopped. So it's 1st and 10 for Nixon Smiley back at their 39 now after the unsportsmanlike penalty. Ball's on the far hash mark. Flatonia with 6 men in the box. They hand it off coming right. Another new running back on the carry is Jalen Rodriguez. And he'll pick up maybe 2 yards, maybe 3 out to the 44-yard line. Now they got close to 5. So 2nd down and 5. That's Nixon Smiley again with a comfortable lead here. Their defense is pretty much held Flatonia in check, and they've been using this bruising running game all night long. All right, 2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Ramos around the left side. He finds a lot of running room down the sideline. He's still running to the 20, and he's going to get drugged down inside the 5-yard line by Luis Vela. And Ramos is not one of their starting running backs with a big run all the way down to the 2. 54 yards for Ramos on that carry. And 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Under 10 minutes and counting here as Nixon Smiley's trying to tack on another score here, ready up by 22. Triple I, now they break out of that and go into the power I here to the right. And off Ramos, and he's in for the touchdown. Well, they got him down there, so they gave it to him to score from 2 yards out. And the extra point to come. Flatonia looks tired. A 59-yard drive that took 4 plays. 2-yard run by Ramos. And again, the swinging gate for the extra point. Amaya to hold the kick. Gonzalez the holder. Kick is up. And it's good again. So our new score with 9:37 left. Nixon Smiley 43, Flatonia 14. We'll be back with the kickoff in 60 seconds.
Well, as my daddy always said, they ain't making any more land. So if you're looking to buy some land or to sell some, then there's only one way to go. South Central Real Estate. Experts in the South Central Texas area, including Colorado, Fayette, Lavaca, and Gonzales counties. South Central Real Estate. Call them 361-865-2563 or online at sctxsales.com.
Call Tanya and Joe Schindler at 979-743-1737.
If you're in need of a new water well or septic system, you need to call Morris Drilling Company in Moulton. Give Dwayne Semper a call at 361-596-4845 or 361-772-5652. Morris Drilling Company can handle your water well drilling issues, pump installation, and service. Not to mention any type septic systems. They do backhoe and trenching work. Morris Drilling Company in Moulton. They'll service Lavaca and surrounding counties. Give Dwayne a call, 361-596-4845 or 361-772-5652.
All right, getting ready for the kickoff as once again it is Julie and Amaya. Flatonia with 2 deep at the 10. The line drive Scribber taking about the 26-yard line by, I think that was Cade. I think that's Cade Geezy or maybe Zimmerman. It's Beck Zimmerman on the return, and Flatonia will have it after the return of about 11 or 12 yards. They'll get it out near the 34-yard line. See if they can get something on the board here before this one wraps up. As Nixon Smiley is blowing it open. So first down for Flatonia. And we got a whistle again, and now a timeout. Now, why do we have to take a timeout before they run a first down play? Nixon Smiley timeout. We'll hang on to it here for a couple. We'll run through a couple of scores here. Some final scores are ready. All right, Columbus defeated Needville tonight 60-21. Tidehaven over Hallettsville 29-19. Ben Bolt over Bloomington. Bloomington's also in the district here. Is that right? Bloomington's with the All in football? Yeah. Ben Bolt wins 36-12 over Bloomington. El Campo shut out Port Bend Dulles 56-0. East Bernard over Ganado 33-12. Edna over Refugio 49-28. Austin LBJ over Wimberley 27-16. Salado all over Giddings 55-14. Axtell, nobody cares about this one. Axtell 48, Iola 20. All right, back to play we go. 1st and 10, and Flatonia with a negative play there as Corin Scott pushed back for a loss. A couple of yards back at the 32-yard line. Coming up on under 9 minutes to go. Both Pirates beat Shiner 21-14. Shiner's 0-3, but they played Rice Consolidated and Poth, who are pretty good. All right, 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs. Spread, 3 receivers. Zimmerman hands it off to Scott, trying to work his way up, and he got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So it'll be 3rd and 10 at the original line of scrimmage to 34. The Flatonia now, of course, they call all the plays that's pretty much at the line of scrimmage. All right, 3rd and 10. Zimmerman rolling out right. Sets and fires and overshoots Keegan Grief at the 45-yard line, and it was almost intercepted back at the 40 by the defensive back for Nixon Smiley, Mystic Swinson. And now to bring up 4th and 10. And the Bulldogs will look like have to punt once again. Clock stopped at 7:47 here in the 4th quarter. All right, Zimmerman in deep punt. Play clock down to 29. 4th and 10. The snap and the line drive kick hits at the 36. Takes a roll back to the 25. Picked up back there by Flores. And here he comes. Check that this is Eric Rodriguez. No, that's not. That is Tristan Mickish bringing it back outside the 45-yard line out to the 47. So a good return for Mickish. Close to 20 yards, and the Mustangs will get the ball back at their 47.
Ball spotted up to the 37-yard line of the Mustangs. 1st down and 10 for them.
Hitchcock beat Lamarck tonight 61-7. Bay City over Columbia 28-14.
wanted to remind you of Flatonia sports events tomorrow.
All right, Mustangs come out of the huddle. First and 10 at their 47. All right, tight formation. They got new quarterback is Jaden Munoz. And he'll hand it off a couple of yards for Noe Hernandez. Seeley over Brazos with tonight 30-6. LaGrange is up 52-7 on Smithville with about 3 minutes to go. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs at their 49. Second down play, breaking out getting into Flatonia territory down near the 46-yard line.
And on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Again, a lot of new players out there for Nixon. Smiley, the running back that time, again, was Davian Ramos. He picked up 5 down to the 46 of Flatonia, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 3 as we're hitting the halfway point of quarter number 4. Cuero over Yoakum tonight, 61-49. Here's a handoff and a run coming this way, and a little bit short of the first down tackle for Flatonia. Richard Valdez.
Stop of Hernandez. Comes up 4th down and 1. 32 at line the game in the 33.
The 1 yard needed for Nixon. Smiley here to try to keep the possession, the clock down to 5:15 and counting here. Tight formation again. They'll give it, and the ball is dropped in the backfield, and picking it up the quarterback, Jaden Munoz, and he is going to be thrown for a loss back in Nixon Smiley territory. The Bulldogs get a stop. Eli Kubish on the tackle. So Flatonia gets it at the 47. 9-yard loss, and have an opportunity to get on the board here possibly before the end of this game with 4:58 left. And we have a timeout on the field. 4:58 to go. It is 43-14 for Nixon Smiley. We'll take a 60-second break and be back.
Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower in Flatonia is who to call for all of your floral needs. They have flowers for all occasions, and they deliver in Flatonia, Schulenburg, LaGrange, Smithville, Moulton, and Shiner. So remember Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower for beautiful flower arrangements for all occasions, and same-day delivery if ordered by noon. Call 361-865-2323. Floyd Farm also offers interior consulting, upholstery, bedding, and draperies. Floyd Farm Interior Design and Flower, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Hi, this is Jody Wick with Cavender Chevrolet Buick GMC in Weimar. Did you know that we are not only a Mark of Excellence award-winning dealership in sales and service, but we also offer a complete collision auto paint and body shop? That's right. We work with all insurance companies, use only the best quality PPG paint, and our technicians have over 30 years of experience and are I-CAR certified. We work on both foreign and domestic cars and trucks, and we also specialize in aluminum repair. So come take advantage of all the great services we offer here at Cavender Collision Center in Weimar, making confidence happen right here at home.
All right, first down play for Flatonia at the 47 of Nixon Smiley. They hand it off up the middle, and Corin Scott has just had nowhere to run tonight up on those plays in between the tackles, and this got stacked up for no gain. And it'll be second down and still at the 47 of Nixon Smiley. Second and 10, the Bulldogs have been held scoreless here in the second half so far. Zimmerman takes the snap, hands it off, and going up the middle, picking up a little running room is Nathan Aguilon, and he'll get about a couple of yards. And it'll be third down and 8. All right, third and 8 for Flatonia in the near hash mark. And we get a stoppage and flag down prior to the snap once again. That'll stop the clock at 3:25 left. So the 5-yard penalty pushes the ball back to midfield for Flatonia. All right, third and 13 now for the Bulldogs. Here comes Scott around the left side. He'll pick up, maybe check that. That's not Scott. That is Jalen Anderson picking up about 2, maybe 3. Back to the 48 of Nixon Smiley. Now brings up 4th and 10. Flatonia content to keep the clock running here. And they clock at 2:25 to go. Navasota beat Brookshire Royal tonight, 49-8. Wharton a big winner, 53-0 over Sam Houston, and then Aguillon tried to run that one on 4th down and get stopped. The fake punt in that. And the ball will go over on downs to Nixon Smiley at the 48-yard line. The Grange still up 52-7 with 3 minutes left. So Nixon will come out, and they can run the clock out here. Flatonia next week has a road trip to Three Rivers, while Nixon Smiley has a home game against Catula. Schulenburg wind up defeating Burton tonight, 28-7. Here's a handoff. And Noe Hernandez, Geezy with the stop. So Schulenburg wins 28-7 tonight. Karn City did win over Kennedy 49-14. All right, second down and 8. and we get another stop. We've had a lot of whistles after plays are fixing to start tonight, and a delay of the game as, again, Nixon Smiley's just trying to run out the clock. We got a minute left. All right, second down and 13, and Nixon Smiley's going to go take a knee on this one as they've got everybody crunched up around the quarterback. It's one snap. They'll have to snap it one more time.
Folks, we're going to encourage you to be plenty of these things tonight. Proud of these young men and displaying their athletic ability here tonight. We want to wish each of you safe travel home and be careful.
All right, another knee taken by Nixon Smiley, and they're going to pick up their second win here, or their first win of the year, rather. After dropping the first two, the Nixon Smiley Mustangs come in and pretty much control this game. 43-14 with a bruising ground game and a pretty stiff defense. 43-14 is your final. We'll take a break and we'll come back and close it out here.
Cal-Maine Foods proudly supports the Flatonia Bulldogs football team. The Flatonia Bulldogs and their coaching staff are an example of what happens when you combine teamwork and hard work. So please join us in supporting the Bulldogs in the football season. Go Bulldogs! Cal-Maine Foods Incorporated, located at 400 South Colorado Street. Proud to be a part of the Flatonia community. The Flatonia National Bank, a branch of the First National Bank of Shiner, is your hometown bank offering traditional banking that is here to stay. Being a community bank means supporting local schools, churches, and nonprofit organizations so that we can build a better community together. So join Flatonia National Bank in supporting our local youth at tonight's game. Good luck to the Flatonia Bulldogs. Please visit Flatonia National Bank in person or online at fnbshiner.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All righty, welcome back as we wrap it up tonight. Nixon Smiley pretty dominant tonight over the Flatonia Bulldogs, winning this one 43-14, shutting out the Bulldogs in the second half. A bruising physical run game out of that power I slot T formation they ran, and Flatonia just couldn't get much going offensively. In fact, one of their scores was a fumble return early in the game by Keegan Green for 25 yards, and the only other score for Flatonia, Beck Zimmerman scoring with 17 seconds left in the first half. That was a short run of a couple of yards, and that was it. But a lot of backs for Nixon Smiley, especially their biggest back, Julian Amaya. Big kid is hard to bring down, and again, they run a power-type running game. It goes slot T once in a while, and sometimes they run a power I. And their linemen pretty much dominated this ball game tonight. And Nixon Smiley enjoying their first win of the season after losing a couple of games, one to Three Rivers, and the other one was to let's see here. I had that. They lost to Three Rivers. And also to Luling. And next week, Flatonia goes to Three Rivers, and Nixon Smiley will have Catula. So Bulldogs drop to 1-2, and Nixon Smiley now also 1-2 with this win this evening. So, and we'll have some scores for you this evening, so don't forget about that. And we'll also have the high school scoreboard tomorrow morning for you as well. And then the Colorado County Fair Parade will be coming your way tomorrow about 10 o'clock from over in downtown Columbus. I want to thank our sponsors tonight. They included Cal-Maine Foods, Flatonia National Bank, Tex Propane, Don Michalika Custom Builders, Flatonia Livestock Commission Company, Joel's Barbecue, LaGrange Family Health and Flatonia Family Health Center, J&P Farick Paving, David Urban Bookkeeping, South Central Real Estate, Mars Drilling Company, Floyd Farm Interior Design and Floral, and Cavender Auto Country. Thank them for being a part of this. Thanks to Mike Anderson. Also, congratulations to the new homecoming king and queen here in Flatonia, Titan Targosh and Brooke Friedrich, as that was announced at halftime. And that's it. Once again, your final score, it was Nixon Smiley 43, the Flatonia Bulldogs 14. For Mike Anderson, I'm Gary Dushek. Good night, everybody, from Flatonia.